I like stretchy pants too. Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember the first time I seen yoga pants.
Yeah.
They see yoga pants and tights were different things. Because like yoga pants used to have pockets and shit. Mm-hmm. But them shits used to fit. Boy, I remember one of my little crushes had some yoga pants. They ain't go to school that day.
It's on.
You know that shit was real when your homie called you on lunch. Like, yo,
hey, bro,
she got on yoga pants.
You know what I just seen? Nigga fell in the mix. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another one. It's with all due respect. That's it, man. Welcome. Sitting here, man. It's me. It's Suge, but no night. To my left, I got the voice of reason, aka Mr. Kai, FK. That's what we call him. To my right, I got Buddy Butler, man. We getting this shit. We finna get going.
Let's go.
But man, like you were saying though, it's funny you say that because it's almost like, you know, when people have like that type of adrenaline rush, like they have superpowers. Because I remember it was a few years ago, it was a car, same shit, like the car was on fire or some shit, it was a bad wreck. And like the mom, her baby was stuck in the car. And the mom, like, bro, her adrenaline, like, it was just rushing so much, she, like, lifted the fucking car, bro, to get her kid out of there. So that shit really happened, bro.
Oh, it does.
So she probably your mom probably snatched that shit out, goddamn, snatched the whole seatbelt off that motherfucker.
And that's what happened, bro. The seatbelt was still in the buckle, but the strap was broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yanked that shit out.
And, like, so the car went up in flames, bro. Like, I'm talking about people passing us and shit. My mom went out in the middle of the street, like, made a lady stop. She was on her way to work to Burger King and shit. My mom was like, just call your supervisor, tell her what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, car burns up. I'm talking about we go home. We like a mile and a half away from home. We go home, come back. The car is like, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And, like, my mom was going to get gas before she went home, but she left her wallet, so she ain't had no money to get gas. And, like, she told me as I got older, it's like, if I'd have put gas in that car, I'm going to tell you, we wouldn't be here.
Hell no, fact.
So, like,
that should have blew up at the gas station.
You know
like,
So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, everything happened, and so like my science project and everything was in the car. Like I had CDs, I had a couple things in the car. So I go to school the next day. You know what I'm saying? My mom writes a note, tell the teacher like, look, our car burnt down. You know, this is that the third. So like my teacher going through like, hey, you got your project? Just checking off, making sure everybody got their project. So she get to me, she's like, got your project? I was like, no, ma'am, I got this note from my mom. She's like, I don't want to hear it. Bro,
fuck.
Bro, that talking about something crushed me, bro. Yeah, like bro. That shit fucked me up, dog. I was like, damn, like,
cause she automatically assuming like
it's some bullshit.
You
know what I'm saying?
It ain't even all that.
Like this some crazy. So it's the like that. What they say, the dog ate my homework like syndrome. You know what I mean?
Right.
That type of shit. So,
but that shit was so crazy because like you don't expect the teacher to respond that way. Like, at least hear me out. But that's I think we talked about this one time. You know, like when a kid cry out for help, like it's also a teacher's job to be, you know what I'm saying, a consultant at the end of the day. Because sometimes them kids do go through stuff. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's the thing nowadays. Though. I feel like a lot of teachers, and that's like with all the professors now, because like all these, I don't know, bro. I feel they don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, shit, all of our nurses, they cheating their way through school right now. Motherfuckers on Quizlet and shit. You know the shit in Florida going on, they buying degrees. So, like, man, we in bad shape, bro.
But see, that's a crazy thing. I don't care about no test grades. Like, put you in the field. Let me see you do some work.
Exactly.
For real.
You know exactly. That's what matters. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can score good on a test if they got good memorization skills. Like,
exactly.
You know, but
exactly.
Everybody don't respond the same to, you know what I'm saying, pressure, you know what I'm saying.
I ain't never been a touch person. I always been hands-on. You show me some shit once, I got that motherfucker.
Right.
Fact. That's why I kind of hated school, bro. Like, I feel like, you know, elementary through high school, bro, it's not, all that information, like, it's nothing that really stayed. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like at that, towards the end, like, if you was a nigga who wanted to go into the Army, ROTC, that was great for you. Or like at Ridgeview, you know, like my junior or senior year, we got a barber in class. Like, so if you wanted to do shit like that, that was cool.
Right.
But I mean, what's the point of school though, bro? Like from elementary to high school, that shit is to teach you. You get your ass up at 8 a.m., 7 a.m. You go to work. You gonna have an hour lunch break, nigga. You gonna take your 15-minute breaks, and you go home at 5 o'clock. That shit is institutionalized you,
but
bro.
see, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said this. I can't remember where I heard it, but they said something very similar to that, and it's programming us. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to be ourselves and try to be free. They want to go ahead and create for society. But then you have them few who are brighter and, you know what I'm saying, wants to do more that come out of it. But what if everybody had that same mindset? You know, you talk the general stuff. Like, I think about that. Like, once you get to high school, you have them kids who act out in class, and we talk about that. But what if you set them down, like, all right, what you want to do? Since you don't want to be in school, do you want to teach them something that's going to
get you a trade?
Get you a trade that's going to benefit the community, benefit them and their family. It may not be something that, you know what I'm saying, that everybody want to do, but it may be something they want to do. So make them good at it, pay them for it, and make sure they straight for it. And they ain't got to go to school.
It's crazy you say that, because coming up through high school, like, everything was either college or army. Nobody ever, I
two options.
Just military. College and military. Nobody really said, hey, like, you can get a trade too. Trade
is a great option. Yeah.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Make a lot of money.
So, but that's that old way of thinking. Nobody has that drive to fail and have to try again to be an entrepreneur, because, you know, they just want that stability of going to work every day. Right.
Like, let's keep it a bean. Who make more money, a truck driver or a teacher?
A truck driver.
You feel me?
Sure.
Like, come on.
And
that
how
shit.
long he go to school? 8 weeks.
Exactly. And the nigga, like, on his own time.
Just like what Biggie said on the movie, man. He said, shit.
The garbage man.
The garbage man, I still make more than
you know what I'm saying? Straight up. He make $800 a week.
Trade, nigga. So,
you know,
that's how I feel about college too. Like, bro, college is a scam. Why the fuck you gotta pay the nigga to learn something? Why am I pay? Why do you have to pay? Because
America's a scam, bro.
Cardi B talked about that shit. Like, bro, we got niggas paying to learn how to be doctors, bro. Like, nigga, do it cost you to get sick? No, but you gotta like that shit.
Get better, though.
That shit don't make no fucking sense. I don't get it.
But why should it cost you to get better? But it's a whole nother country that don't even charge medical care. You know,
Canada.
And niggas doing better than us. Niggas
Only thing with Canada though, like with countries like that, people like who really got like a serious condition is prioritized.
But why not?
Still, it's free.
But why not? Shit, if you got a serious condition, damn right, you need first care. But I mean, if you need care, you know you can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in America, if you ain't got health care, bro, you ain't even going to the hospital.
Exactly.
You ain't even going to the ER, nigga.
Exactly.
And then talk about prescription drugs.
Exactly. That's another thing.
Just to get a shot costs about $500.
See?
$90 for 30 pills, bro. Like,
shit, I got a flu test with it about 2 months ago, and that shit cost $200. I said, what the fuck? A test, bro. I swear to God. I say, okay, y'all niggas tweaking.
that's real.
It's real. A test. Niggas should check.
Man, I know we fucked up. Well, I fucked up.
Tell y'all real quick, man. We was talking for about 20 minutes, and this nigga didn't hit record. So we were just chopping it up, though. So, sorry.
Yeah, man. How y'all feel about this Michael B. Jordan on the red carpet with old girl? You know, Joe said he was corny for this shit.
What you think, brother? Because I ain't like that shit.
I think Joe 100% wrong, man. I feel like Michael B. Jordan handled himself very well. And I would have did the same thing. You know what I mean? Exactly. I don't want to take any points away from you, sure, but, man, he handled it so well. Because, I mean, like, you wait for moments like that, bro. Like, you know when you was in school, you had that one girl that you wanted, or, you know, you might have talked to, but she played you to the left. Like, you know, corny as fuck. But now you up. And now she giving it, he looking good.
Exactly.
The director. Oh, you mean, the corny? Fucking right. Yeah. Nigga, keep that same energy you had.
The corny nigga. Like, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Corny nigga.
Crazy to me. Keep that same energy. Now that I'm up.
I ain't call you corny.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So
I remember that shit.
He wrong, bro. Michael B. Jordan has a smile
on her face.
Exactly. Try chase.
And he said what he said with a smile on his face.
He was dead.
And he ain't trying to harp on it.
He was humble with that.
He ain't even trying to harp on it. He was just like, that's me, but keep going. You know
Nigga handled it better than me. I tell you the truth.
But
I wouldn't have said shit to them.
But see, that I would have gave it an interview, but like I said, I would have did exactly what he did. I'd have let him know in the beginning. Look, remember you trying to play me?
I'd have shitted on him.
But keep going. We can get your content. But I just want.
I'd have shitted on him. Cause yeah, he definitely did what he was supposed to do. Cause and that's the thing. Like I don't know why Joe acted like he disrespected her and shit. Like he really did. He kept it cool. Like he answered all her fucking questions, and then he went on about his day. And then his mans came through. Jonathan Majors came and bail him out too, cause he knew like she was gonna look. She was gonna fish for something too, bro. She was gonna fish for something.
Jonathan Majors, him and Michael B. They on their shit, bro.
Yeah, they going crazy.
You got to be in Hollywood, though. You got to be in Hollywood.
They are. And that's the one thing I'll say too, like with Joe, the one thing I didn't like what Joe did, he was like, if that was a white girl, Michael B. Jordan wouldn't have did it that way. And I believe he would have. I don't think that shit, like, the color had nothing to do with it. Cause like y'all say, but like you said, he handled it like a gentleman. Like he ain't show his ass. He ain't handled it like one of us. Cause like I said, I'd have shitted on her. I'm trying to tell you, she'd have been mad at me. I'd have gave her something to post.
I probably would have handled that shit a little different.
Me too.
No, I think I would have handled it in the same.
You probably did it like that.
Because it was subtle.
Yeah.
I ain't come at you no kind of way. I just let you know, I ain't forget. I remember. I ain't even gonna not give you this interview. I'm gonna still give you the interview, but I remember. You know what I'm saying? And that was all it was. You know what I'm saying?
He did it right.
He did that shit perfect.
He did it right, man.
He probably went home and smiled about that.
Yeah,
shit.
he
like,
good.
You know
guess
what
what
I
I
would've
said?
In fact.
You know what I would have did?
What?
I would have probably played it cool, act like I didn't know, get at her, fuck the dog shit out of her ass, and goddamn, yeah, you remember the Corey nigga? That was me.
You evil
But
motherfucker.
but see him
Dunk
saying
off
that,
on her.
but him even saying that put her in that perspective of like when the camera went off, hey look, it wasn't nothing like that. So now I'm gonna do that, what you just said, and then not call like you just said.
Yeah,
But I
keep
still
moving.
did my shit subtle, and I made her come to me, and I ain't have to reach or overreach or make myself look like an asshole. Because everybody trying to make him look like an asshole, but not everybody, just Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's my bad sub, but that's that light skin shit. You know what I'm saying?
She's a light skin man.
I feel you though.
Sorry.
Cause it was niggas who I don't like that shit either though. But like you said, everybody trying to make him look like he did some shit wrong, bro. He really didn't. Like he didn't at all, bro. He didn't for sure. On that, like on the kind of like Michael B. Jordan and like Creed topics, y'all been seeing how like I don't know, people been kind of getting on like Jonathan Majors and shit, like you know, like with these photo shoots, like shits he
Joe
been.
did the same shit.
Say, what y'all think about that though? What y'all think?
They say that nigga unmasculating men, but I don't think
so either.
If you comfortable doing what you doing, bro,
it wasn't.
what
But
you do?
the shit wasn't like the picture I seen. The shit really wasn't what motherfuckers was trying to make it out to be.
You know, people gonna look for something in anything though.
But then when people talk about it like that, the way they talking about it now, it's okay. But then as soon as somebody say something a little controversial, it's not okay.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? What's the balance here? You know what I mean? So man, let people be themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you trying to be, just be yourself, bro. You ain't gotta really explain nothing to nobody. Shit, you.
No.
You know what I mean? And I feel like people get that. They need to stop that shit. They get that too misconstrued.
And for all y'all old heads who keep saying like he emasculating and he looking so, y'all motherfuckers looked up to Prince and you loved him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker used to wear heels. So I don't. All
I'm
right.
gonna tell you, man, like them niggas in the '70s was definitely wearing them bell bottoms and shit.
You feel me?
With pumps on, man.
Pump. Like all right.
With the fucking
With the 4-inch wedge.
beef taco hanging out of the shirt and shit, nigga.
I'm like, all right.
Cut that shit.
Them niggas spicy over there, but
They got that blouse on that your grandma used to wear to church, nigga.
for real.
With the little
Niggas
flower
spicy.
shit in the middle.
That ass.
I remember.
Shit crazy as hell.
Have y'all seen Creed 3 yet though?
Nah, I'm
check it
gonna
out.
see it though, but I ain't see it. I know it just came out yesterday.
I'm gonna check it out
That
too.
shit gonna be fire.
I hear it's good though. I hear it's good, man.
It looked like it was gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would y'all like to see it though? Because I hear he's trying to he said Michael B said he's trying to build a Creed universe. Would that be something y'all want to see like in the future? Because I don't know if you've seen the last one was the Creed 2, and what was the Russian guy or the
I forgot
He
his
fought
name.
the Russian guy's son.
his son, but pretty much I guess that's supposed to be the next movie in the Creed like trilogy or whatever, or the universe. So would that be something y'all want to see though, like a Creed universe? Or?
I mean, to be honest, the first two was good as shit.
I thought so.
I believe this third one will be good too. So if he could keep, the consistency of the storyline, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
It got to be a good storyline. As long as you got a good storyline, you can keep anything running. Look how long they had Fast and the Furious running. Like it ain't even
That
about
shit
cars.
played
No
out.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just not watching the last one that came out before this
Oh,
one.
you
went by.
tripping. You tripping. I feel like people look at the Fast and Furious movies the wrong way. I look at that shit like I watch them like I would watch a Transformers movie. I'm not looking for no good story. I'm just looking to have fun. Like I'm looking for a lot of action.
Man, nah.
That's it.
I'm looking for them niggas that at least go back to the roots. Fast and Furious. And
Oh no.
But see,
We
but
don't
see,
get
that,
that.
but see, things change. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like the movie is bringing that, but
Yeah.
you know, it ain't even like you say about cars no more. You know what I'm saying? You gonna leave that alone. That's a short people problem.
He said, God damn.
You know he needed that loud.
And nigga like, bring back your, all you heard, God damn. So, okay. Oh, boy.
Well, damn, I don't know what that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't think they about like the story and shit no more. I just think they about fun, man. Like it's just an action-packed movie with a bunch of bullshit going on.
You know who else though, since we on this, that's like on they shit just as well as Michael B. and Jonathan Majors?
Who that?
John Cena. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga been in a few shit now.
John Cena, well, he done took the Rock place in the Fast and Furious movies, ain't it? They just keep a big motherfucker. That's it.
They most definitely.
He was in the last one and he about to be in this one.
Yeah.
And he done did DC movie, not movie, but show with Peacemaker.
Yeah.
He done did a couple of things. John Cena definitely did a couple.
He transitioning. Damn. Okay, real quick though, I'm gonna ask y'all boys, what y'all think though? So I don't know if y'all seen that discussion. Who the best wrestler turned actor? Who y'all got?
Hands down, gotta be The Rock.
The Rock.
Okay. I'll tell you, bro. Lately, I'm on the Batista wave. I think.
But now you know
Batista,
what?
bro.
Batista has done a lot, and he played a lot of different roles.
Yeah, Batista got some range, bro.
And now you know what? Now that you say that, that's so real. Now I watched a couple of his movies, Army of the Dead. You know
Army of the
what I'm
Dead
saying?
was fire.
And I think it was Battlefield.
I watched this show,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
show, a movie on Netflix called Glass Onion. It's like a thing to
Yeah.
Knives Out movie series or whatever.
Glass Onion fire.
Yeah, that nigga was funny as shit in it.
And the new movie knocking the.
I want to see that. Knock at the cabin.
Yeah,
that shit
Knock at the
look
Cabin.
crazy.
It's good. I
You
ain't
wanna
gonna
see it?
spoil it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Ain't
bet.
gonna lie, man. We had that.
Yeah, so give a little plot
That's
synopsis.
that
What's
shit
about?
with they was in the cabin and motherfuckers trying to survive or something.
Yeah. So basically, it's
I know what you talking about.
So basically, it's gonna be a group of people. They all kind of have the same vision. You know what I'm saying? And they're bringing them to this cabin in the woods, and it's his family in the woods. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I hate I'm giving y'all this much away, but it's actually two males. You know what I'm saying? The daughter they adopted a Asian daughter.
Okay.
And like I say, they two guys and their partners or whatever, and that's their family or whatnot. So when they get to the cabin, they didn't expect that, and ultimately these people seen the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, this family have to make a choice to sacrifice one of their family members for the rest of the world.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? And if they don't make a decision, the people that came,
That's exactly what happened.
the people that came, they basically got to sacrifice themselves.
Oh shit. So it's pretty much like it'd be like you, your kid, and your old lady.
Yep.
And pretty much they say when you in the cabin, either like y'all somebody gotta kill themselves or one of y'all.
Yep. Either once your wife, you, or your daughter, one of y'all three not coming out.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick somebody, but they telling you everything they see, and it's not like you gotta believe what they saying, or you either feel like they're on some bullshit. And if you don't make a decision, a major world event is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like they predicted this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like, I don't want to get too
damn.
much of the movie
Okay.
away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but that shit sound knock at the cabin, y'all. Y'all tell me. Okay.
that's
yeah.
a good movie.
I'm gonna check that out here.
And that's one of them. It's not like an original because you had 2012 and that stuff like that.
So before we move on, that's the last thing I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all like those type of movies, man?
Okay.
Fuck with those type of shit.
They telling us something.
2012 or what was the first one? The Day After Tomorrow. You remember that one? You know what I'm saying? We watched that shit in school. So
Even how it all ends, you know what I'm saying, with Makai Fife, you know,
yeah,
that was crazy. How it all ends, or something like that.
or
It was on Netflix. That's a good one too.
it's another one. You ever seen This Is the End with like James Franco Got them Seth Rogen, all them motherfuckers. It's one of them stupid movies, man.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's one of the movies that I wish black actors would do now. So you know, like how like all the white comedians they do movies together, bro, and them shits be funny as hell. Like imagine a movie with Kev, Chappelle, goddamn, like Eddie, Chris Tucker, like niggas won't do that now. I don't understand that shit. I hate it, but
see, they did do it because you got movies like Harlem Nights. And
I'm talking about back then. I'm talking about now though.
Oh yeah, now.
Like you know how they do it now.
Yeah, we stopped that shit.
I don't know why though.
Continued it, to be honest.
You gotta get the storyline right. You gotta make sense.
I got two things, and it's two different things. So being that you asked that, what's your favorite? I don't and don't take offense to this, white people. But what's your like favorite white movie?
I got a couple of them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Man,
Goodfellas, hand down. Goodfellas.
That's
my number one.
Goodfellas. That's fire.
That's that shit.
Talladega Nights. I love that shit. Goddamn Ricky Bobby. Hey, bro. Will Ferrell, one of the funniest niggas on the planet, if you ask me. But yeah, I got a couple of them, bro. I fought with that Talladega Nights. Hell, I mean, Wolf of Wall Street, one of my favorite movies of all time, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I fought with I just had the movie in my damn head.
Oh, Limitless. Limitless was a good movie.
Nigga about to say Deuce Bigelow again.
No.
He might.
Nigga, this is tripping.
Breakfast Club.
That shit's funny. That's funny. That's a classic too, bro.
And I fuck with the other movie.
Breakfast Club. You ever seen that?
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah.
The students and shit, they was in detention and stuff in high school.
Okay. I love it.
And it's another one that nobody really know about. It's called Clerks.
I don't think I ever seen that.
Y'all ever heard of Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah.
They in that shit. Well, I think they in that first one because they got two.
Okay.
I think they in that first one, but they for sure in that second one. But Clerks is like a sleeper white people movie. That shit funny as fuck, especially that first one.
Okay. Y'all ever seen Superbad?
Yeah, I seen
that shit hell too. McLovin?
McLovin that dude, bro. He pulled up to the goddamn to the liquor store with that ID. No, when he first showed it to his friends.
What's his name? What's my boy name? Who was in You People? What's his name? Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill cussed his ass out for that ID, boy.
Man, McLovin got down when he got down was having sex with old girl, and that nigga was like.
McLovin, hey.
He was in there.
McLovin turned the police. He had them niggas riding with him the whole day, boy. Damn. And this gonna sound crazy. Well, also you got something else because I got something too. But go ahead.
But this just a little side thing, man. Y'all boys ever dream? You sleeping and you dreaming, and you go to the bathroom in your dream, and you got down, a little sizzle come out and shit. In real life.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I don't piss on my shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think I'm pissing
when you drunk. And you piss in your dream?
And every time I dream about that shit, I be like, bro, I gotta wake the fuck up. Why the fuck do I keep peeing in my dream? No, a little bit gonna come out of real life.
What the fuck you mean keep peeing, nigga? How many times what you mean? Nigga said, why I keep peeing?
He drank too much.
The nigga be getting lit. You a water chugging nigga before you go to bed, ain't you? And in the middle of the night. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Keep it by the bed. You be doing it. I had to stop doing that shit.
That's why I like my bathroom in my room.
Right there.
Go right there.
I'm good for waking up.
I don't get up like that.
You at the night?
I probably get up like one time to pee at night.
True.
That's all you need. Because how many times you go to pee at work?
Shit. Twice.
Yeah, I say, I use my breaks. That's when I go piss.
Mm-hmm. And you doing that just because you on break. Like, nigga, if you want to go on break, you want to go piss like straight up.
Nigga don't even got probably got about a little stream come out.
You know what I'm saying? You just doing it because you do it.
Fuck it. Let me get it out the way.
I'm at work, I'm going to go piss and then go bullshit.
That boy said a little sizzle.
Come on, a little stream, a little squirt.
Yeah.
Just dreaming.
There don't be no little sizzle. You wake up, you mad as hell.
Oh, shit.
And you feel a little bit come out like, oh.
And you wake up, I be like, oh, shit, I gotta run.
I'm telling you. Wake up immediately, so.
Because it might, hell no, not immediately. You feel a little sore before you get up.
I never told me pee on myself. I feel something come out. And I have to get the fuck
Because in my dream, I'm definitely standing in front of the toilet. Well, I thought I was. Well, shit.
With your head back.
I tell myself every time, like when I come to that, slap yourself in the dreams.
Get up, nigga.
And I still don't do that shit.
You start peeing for too long in a dream, nigga.
Nigga be sleeping good. Hey, y'all believe the theory? And I don't know if this shit came from like when niggas saw Dr. Strange and started coming up with this. Do you believe that when you dreaming, that's yourself in like another reality, some shit like that?
I did. I paid attention to that, and I feel like that could be a possibility for real.
It be some wild shit happening in my dreams. I ain't gonna lie.
It could be a possibility. Like, think about how much galaxies and shit we got, man.
True.
I'm pretty sure it is probably a fucking other universe, and you got a alternate self of you.
I ain't never really thought about it like that until you just said that.
It's when you have a dream, that's yourself in another reality. Like that's what's going on.
They always say that's your subconscious, you know what I'm saying? That might be like the same thing with reincarnation, you know what I'm saying? If you believe in that, then I'm pretty sure you will believe in your dream as an alternate reality.
Yeah.
It do feel so real, bro. But then like those nightmares and then like
that was real too.
You dream about that crazy
dreams
shit.
within dreams. That shit be crazy as hell.
Yeah, like you fall in dreams. Like
you having a dream in one place, and then next thing you know, it's like the shit switch like a movie scene.
I'm telling you, you be in some whole other shit.
Facts.
And it's like it's usually like familiar faces, like it's people you know and shit. It is crazy, bro. Like yeah.
Or like when you can't talk to them and they want to say something to you,
You know what I used to love though? When I used to dream about getting some ass.
Niggas love wet dreams.
Like
and shit.
wet dreams.
I ain't had no wet dreams. I was getting some ass in the dream.
That's a wet dream, Kyle. What you mean?
Wake up covers be high as fuck. What's going on?
What them niggas say? Nigga be bricked up. Tripping, man.
Nigga be levitating off the bed, laying on his stomach. Straight up.
Hey, and listen, I'm gonna say this again, just like Kai said, no offense. You brought up the white movies. Alex Murdaugh.
Oh yeah, you know that shit down my way. That shit happened. Like what kicked it off? That shit happened.
Man, I just watched the documentary on Netflix a couple of days ago, and bruh.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that one.
What y'all think? Some people say he ain't do it though. He ain't kill his wife and his son.
You believe that?
I'll tell you, I believe he killed one, and his oldest son killed the other. I believe that, 100%.
Let me kind of break it down. So the son, the youngest son, right?
Paul.
Yeah. So when he got the girl killed, that wasn't the first time he been in some shit.
Oh no.
Like,
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I feel like because of that happening with old girl, Mallory Beach, rest in peace to her. I feel like that was like the final straw. And I mean, he could have did it himself, and the son probably killed the mom, or he could have hired somebody to goddamn come and did it, and the mom was just a sacrifice to make it look like, it was just some shit.
When I was watching the documentary, they said that like the way moms got shot, she was running, but they said his son, they blew his shit off. Like you couldn't even recognize Paul. Like I swear, that's what. Go watch the documentaries. They said Paul, you weren't able to recognize him, but they said the way the moms was shot, she was running. I believe that his what's his name, Butler or Buddy, who the oldest son.
Damn, why I can't remember.
I believe he killed his little brother, Buster.
Buster, yeah.
I believe Buster killed his little brother, and I think Paul killed his wife, cause she probably seen this shit and took off running like, oh my god.
It's so funny too, because I just seen a picture the other day. Two dudes I know that I played basketball with. They actually went to school with Buster. Been on the basketball team and everything. I was like, damn, that shit crazy. Like all this shit going on where we from in that immediate area.
Y'all be careful in them small towns, man. For real.
Anything can happen anywhere, bro. It's dangerous out here.
But I mean, to be honest, man, for the shit that been coming out by them, that was bound to happen.
They was gonna get caught up.
Come back on you.
Fact. And then it's like all the shit, like how them niggas had off the maid, like, and they keep saying, you know what I mean? They ain't do that shit to the maid. She tripped over some dogs. That's some bullshit. Because what they said, Alice got $4.3 million off of the maid settlement when she died, and ain't give her family not a goddamn cent.
That's fucked up.
Ain't give them shit. So he was scheming though. Alice was scheming.
Then he tried to get himself shot, and that shit failed.
Alex Murdaugh. Let me just tell y'all something. if you're gonna pay a hitman, don't pay him in checks, jackass. You know they don't pay him in checks, jackass.
They gonna come out your bank account. That's it.
Nigga paying them in checks. You buying $10,000 worth of Oxy every month? Either you Rick James ain't do that much. Fuck you mean? So he was paying his hitman in checks, and his hitman got caught, and the nigga was, hey, listen, if I'd have shot him, he'd have been dead. I said, no, all right, nigga, please. So
told on everything.
Told everything.
You know, he's been found guilty tonight, so I'm glad it's some justice.
That's crazy, man. I seen that documentary and I watched the previews, but I ain't even get into it, man. And the only reason why I ain't get into it is because, like, you know how Facebook is, bro. Everybody be on something.
Right.
And I'm an aggressive grain type person, bro. Like, I'll let it die down before I try to dive into it because everybody kind of like, they make it something that it ain't. You know what I'm saying? They overhype that shit, and then when you watch it, they be like, this is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That shit was wild though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, check. It's only 3 episodes too.
and
Check it out.
I seen people like on the comments on Facebook talking about, finally we got justice. Da 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 da. I'm like, justice. I'm like, I hate to be that type of person, but this ain't no fucking justice. He deserved to take his, be found guilty and go to prison.
Yeah.
Honestly, Paul probably deserved that shit too, for the shit he been in. And they've been covering his ass all this time. And
They
other
said
shit
Paul
that
was,
they been doing back in the day. Like, man, that's just for y'all whole family. That shit just karma, bro.
The whole family
And that's
fucked
what
up.
happened, bro.
Yeah.
Karma's
Like,
gonna come back
Ain't
to
no
you.
justice. Y'all deserve that shit. All y'all.
This shit that's crazy. They was so tapped in, bro. Like them niggas. If you don't know a little bit, Alex Murdaugh was a lawyer. His family, like they were lawyers in whatever Hampton County, wherever everything happened, and they was so tapped in. Niggas would catch bodies, and they call cops to, hey, go and do this real quick, boom, boom. And bro, like they did so much, bro. They did so much. They hid so many bodies. People around the city would always say, like, yeah, the Murdaughs will make your ass disappear. And
Murder.
yeah, like
But Denzel Washington said that in the movie and on Training Day. What he told Jake, it ain't what you know, it's what you can prove, Jake. You know what I'm saying? So that's 100% what was going on in that situation. You know, they could have knew everything, but it ain't what you know, it's what you can prove. And if they made the shit look right and the right people was in the situation, shit, that's what it was.
I tell you, I know I was watching the documentary and the fucked up part when Mallory Beach died. I know they said they took everybody to the hospital. And one of the boy, Paul, his youngest son, was driving a boat when that bitch crashed.
He was fucked up.
He was lit as hell.
And everything out when he went to the waterfront. That shit.
He was drunk as hell.
They came from the bar and everything.
The first dude, they had him in the room. He opened up his jaw and shit. They said that, bruh, whenever I guess his grandpa walked in the operating room with him and everything. He said, "Hey, don't say nothing. I got you." Them niggas, police walked into his room 5 minutes later. So they've named you the driver of the boat, huh? Yeah. So he was finna catch one. Niggas ain't called Mallory Beach mother. They didn't call her mother at all. Didn't call her family. Other people.
Found her body like after a week.
They found it after a week. People, bruh, they said that what's it called? Their grandfather. They asked him. He was like, "Yo," or her mom finally got to the hospital. They asked him. He was like, "Where's Mallory? Have you heard anything about Mallory?" The nigga said, "Who?" And she said, "Mallory Beach, the only one that's missing." The nigga told her, "Oh damn, well, I guess we know how that's gonna go."
Damn.
To be honest, man, I feel like she did probably have. I mean, she definitely had like some head trauma, like shit. But I feel like she still probably could have survived if they was able to find her body in time.
Well, they said that the head trauma made her drown. That's how she died. So
she was unconscious. She was unconscious. She drowned. So she could have definitely survived. But
it was in February, and it was February like 10 o'clock at night. So it was cold as shit, and he crashed the boat in the middle. You know, you ain't seeing shit in that water nighttime. So
everybody was trying to let me drive it. Like, you fucked up. We good.
They said he showed his ass though.
Yeah, he didn't want to let nobody drive the boat.
He slapped his old lady. Yeah, he showed his ass. They say he slapped the shit out of his girl and spit on her. Called her a whore because she was trying to drive the boat. So he rich boy shit though, man.
That's all it is.
Showed his ass.
Goddamn Alex Murdaugh being an asshole to his kid and that shit. Goddamn.
That shit rubbed off.
You know.
They said Alex had a drug
how
problem
that
though.
Boy, motherfucking shit happened, man. Them boys don't really.
That's tragic though, man. When something like that happen, and it make you look at life different, make you appreciate everything you got, man. Definitely.
Fact.
Tell you, they can have all the money in the world, but you really ain't right within.
Yeah,
honestly,
that shit come out. You see,
that money give them a power trip, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a kid and you grow up with money and like that's all you know. It's way different. But like you grow up poor and you get money, I think you will have a better sense on how to live.
It's crazy you say that because a lot of people say in the documentary, it was like with Paul, like they don't think Paul understood what consequences were because he never had to deal with shit. His daddy gonna cover everything up, so he didn't know like when he did some shit, like you know what I mean?
Something come behind
going to
that.
school here at USC.
Well, yeah, they said he got kicked out for plagiarism. He was a lawyer. They kicked his ass out of school.
Oh yeah, they gonna tap in real deep on that shit with a lawyer. They going to all the first websites, the third websites you going to. They gonna find out what you used if that shit sound a little too much.
Well, they said that was the first body the family caught because Buster, the older one, you heard about that shit, right? They said that was the first body. It was a kid they just found a nigga in the middle of the road. He played softball with Buster, but he was also a lawyer too going to USC, and supposedly Buster was gay.
Buster or Paul?
No, Buster, the older one. That was the first body they caught. This is before Mallory and everything.
I thought that was Paul.
No, Paul the
I
younger
know
one.
what you're talking about. I thought that was Paul that was in that situation.
Buster, yeah, he the older one. He was in USC trying to be a lawyer, and he wasn't really the smartest nigga, but he had a tutor. I'm telling you,
Because Paul went to USC too.
Paul was a young nigga, bro. Paul was young as shit.
Maybe, I don't know.
Paul couldn't even drink legally yet.
I might have. I don't
Okay,
know.
then that's why they try to cover all that up.
He
I know what
he
you're
had a
talking
lover
about.
though.
Yeah, dude was,
The guy wanted to, I guess he wanted to come out, but he ran out of gas one night down in that low country in the middle of the night, fucking around, and he felt comfortable enough to call Buster. Buster pulled up with 3 niggas, and they told him, yeah, we're gonna take you to the gas station. So I guess they put him in the car, and Buddy kind of, they rode a little bit, and Buddy kind of started, he's like, okay, hold on, we ain't
Going to the gas station.
They boom, left that nigga in the middle of the road. So that was the first body they caught. And that's, right after Buster got kicked out and shit, because he wasn't the brightest nigga, but he was a plagiarism motherfucker. So.
Right. That's crazy though, man. That's a whole scandal right now. For people to cover it up.
all in the low country, man. Shit crazy.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't even leave my car on back country roads, bro. Like, if I got a flat tire, we finna fix this bitch.
Facts, like-
It's 9 o'clock at night. Call the tow truck.
Like that night that I took Jones' brother back to his car, and we was on them back roads in the woods and shit.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit, bro. I had my gun locked and loaded.
I don't like that shit either, bro. For real.
I was
To
like,
that shit, though, bro. We used to be all down
Yeah.
ways,
I
man.
bet.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because like I'm from like areas where it's like that, but I just never been comfortable with that shit ever.
Yeah, nah.
I like that shit,
Nigga, I need a street light.
especially at night. Hell no, that's straight woods and dark ass road.
You just look,
Ain't shit going on.
I remember all them roads like that. I remember all them roads.
I need a street light for real. I don't
Tell
like
you
that
what,
shit.
somebody kill your ass and hide you in the woods, and you
Probably
probably
find
won't
to
find
them.
until like years later.
Hopefully.
That's the shit that blew me about Mallory too, though, man. They said Shorty was wearing an Apple Watch. They ain't even paying that shit.
That's crazy though, because the people don't even think that at first. That always be my first option. Somebody
Smart.
like, man, I lost my phone.
Phone,
Ping it,
Apple
nigga.
Watch, all
And you
that
want to
shit.
use it? Find my iPhone.
Ping it. Like,
Only at the same time that she in the water, that tide, not tide, that what you call it?
with the current.
The current, yeah, the current moving, so you know her body gonna move with that shit. That's
Shit, that's true.
So you ain't gonna really get a precise.
Shit. Oh shit. Trump and hey, them police said they gonna
If
find
tell
your
you
ass
when
with
it's
Steve
gonna
Jobs.
rain,
Yeah.
Then
They
they
gon-
gonna figure out where you at. in that
Exactly.
water.
Yeah, they can general area type shit.
Steve Jobs knew what the fuck he was doing. Shit.
Yeah, rest in peace to her, man.
For real.
I hope the family,
Yeah.
found peace with Alex being found guilty. I'm pretty sure deep down they happy Paul ass did. They put that nigga ass in the dirt. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Boys is fucked up over
Hey, take you out this motherfucker. Hey, put it there,
there.
Lord.
Boy. Ass in dirt. Gucci's
Kill his goddamn son. I said, boy, that nigga right there.
nigga cold, boy.
Alex was
Cold
different.
shit. You deserve that shit.
Shit. Hey, Alex was a cold nigga, boy.
But shit, man, how y'all feeling, man?
Oh man, I'm feeling good, boy. It's a nice ass day, for real.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you, it's a nice day out there, man. Yeah. Right at the mark. Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. Hey, look.
It's your boy Kai.
Hey, yes, sir. Hey, Father Kai, man. Sure.
Pimp of all pimps.
Boy, I'm gonna need me a little catch name at the end. Y'all got something, man.
Yeah, we go cook you up something. Don't worry, man.
Figure it out, man. They call me Butler, but I ain't gonna serve you though. Just
For sure. For sure. We gonna cook something up, man. That's it.
This is With All Due Respect podcast, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. And, hey, stay tuned for more.
Next time, baby. Y'all be blessed.
stay blessed.